So this is in response to what is son-in-law material? You see?
Well, like I say, you always want to look out for your child's interests. And you may be better looking out for their interests than they are. Because you have the experience and you've been around and guys know guys, I've seen my relatives, women with guys, and I can walk in the room and see they don't have nothing. But for some reason, she can't see it. You want a decent man, respectable man, honorable man, hard-working man who feel God, given whatever those parameters, I want somebody who will respect me and respect my child. I don't want nobody bullying or pushing around, unfaithful, and got all these other qualities. So, you can always find a person. But you really have to have in your mind, too, some kind of idea of what you're looking for. I was in the park with my daughter. And she might have been 14 years old at the time. So this young kid comes through there, about 16, dressed nice, pants wasn't down on his behind, had his shirt tucked in, and had a backpack on. So he walks up, we having lunch. So he sees me, he spoke, nodded to her, he said, "How you doing today, sir?" I said, "I'm doing fine, young man." He said, "That's good." He said, "Have a good day." And he walked through, and I told her, I said, "See, right there, that's what we need to be looking for. Not what's going on OG, what's going on dog. His pants are hanging off his butt. Where's that going in the overall scheme of things? All in all, it don't mean he's no bad guy, you know what I mean? But, there's some training missing somewhere, So you don't need nobody, you got to train them. You need somebody already trained and prepared that know how to treat a person. You have some of these young guys that's coming out of families that know how to respect a woman, know how to treat her, And that's what I be looking for. And if I'm looking for a son-in-law, that's what I want. I want somebody I can take with me, and people ask me, "Who was that young guy with you?" That's my son-in-law.
First thing he must do, what is son-in-law material? First thing he must do is walk up, knock on the door, shake my hand, and said he would like to talk to me alone. And then sit down and tell me what his intentions really are. To me, that's a man.
He don't know what his intentions are.
He doesn't know. A man has to know what his intentions are. He's going to come up and tell me, "You're going to take my dog." Make no mistake, he's going to have to walk up in there and at least tell me why he's coming up in there to take my dog. Well, to me, that's a man. Now, I'm looking for him to come be straight.
Excuse me, did you do that when you were young?
Absolutely. I was taught that.
Wally did that. Y'all heard Wally's story.
That's the way I was taught. You were taught to address the father. That's the first thing that you do.
Wally did that.
And I'm rolling my eyes right now.
Hey, no, don't pay no attention to Harry, because Harry didn't grow up right. No.
Wally told you the story about when he proposed his wife.
No, what did he do?
He said he went home and went over his wife's house, girlfriend's house.
Asked the father.
Asked the father.
That's right.
Can I speak with you?
Yeah.
So he said the whole family. He said the whole family was there. When he was in there, they was all watching TV. So he said, "I would like to talk to you." So he told him, he was reading the paper, he said, so he ruffled the paper, trying to intimidate the gentleman. What? He said, "Well," he said, "I'm in love with your daughter, and I want to ask you hand in marriage." He's not like marriage. So he said, while he asked him that, so he ran back and started laughing. Started laughing. Yeah, laughing. He said, everybody in the house started laughing. He said, you don't want to get married. You can't even buy milk.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
You can't even buy a carton of milk.
Well, you got government cheese on the counter.
So
Shut up, old man.
Well, he said, I can buy milk, bread, eggs. I can make groceries. He said, "I got a job. I work for the, who was working for?
Board.
Yeah, at the time. I work over there. He said, "Oh, really?" He said, "Yeah."
Can I get a loan?
Yeah, so she asked him, "So you want to marry?" He said, "Yeah." So, they got married. He said about a month later, he told his house asking him for a loan.
Yeah, right. But no, because see, especially with Sid. See, Sid is the troublemaker. right now because ain't nobody gonna be good enough for Chardonnay. See, I know that. So what I say is that Cedric got to be open-minded to see a young man have the.
Cedric ain't got to be nothing.
Yeah, he got to be.
No,
Yeah, he got to.
He ain't got to be all.
No. Chardonnay is getting of age. You know, I know boys is running around her and stuff. But you know, look. I went and asked.
Was that your first or second marriage?
You know a whole lot, don't you?
I told you, I don't forget.
The first marriage is exactly what I did. And I didn't say that he didn't like me either, or dislike me. But to me, I wanted my respect too, because I wanted the respect from him. So, that was important to me. Now, whether or not he liked me or not, that was on him. But he couldn't disrespect me after doing what I did. So, that's my answer.
Why would he call him there talking to him like that? He said that he told his daughter, tell him. He said he told him, but he ain't never made it right. He can make it right.
He ain't gonna be able to make it right now. It's too late now. Yeah, it's too late. So if you don't start off from the start in the beginning in a good frame mind, it's over.
Yeah, well, you want a guy to come out there, he's got enough sense to fake it, he can't make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't come call me pops and OG. I mean, come on, man. Fake it. Fake it. You can't do no better than that. No. Well, he got to get the move.
Any guy that sits outside and sits outside in the car and then honks an horn for you to come out, so then that reflects back on my dog. I got a problem. Well, I
imagine she was going to do that.
You be the same way about your niece.
She said he told her no. So she told her.
It's hard enough for a young lady to navigate her way. Chardonnay, get yourself together, get your paper, and the men will come. That's it. Damn what your father has to say. That's the
No.
You don't have to live with that.
No. It said
you might get Eddie Haskell.
Said has one daughter, and we know this. And soon it's just going to be him and Mrs. Slack, eventually.
You have on the day.
So, he has to get ready for that.
But Mrs. Cleveland already was.
Where's she leaving? Let's get her the heck up out of here.
A man has to have a job, at least have some goals.
Career, forget a job.
Career.
As a job.
We want somebody with a little bit of sense. Well, not a little bit of sense. We want somebody with sense, who has enough sense to have goals in life and be ready to go do what they need to do in order to be involved with somebody. And the person has to be willing to compromise from the start.
Because, that's good, that's material stuff, but you want a guy to know how to treat a woman.
That's right.
Respectful of women. That's not going to try to exploit her, mistreat her, abuse her. That's going to be more important to me than the way it works. How he going to treat my dog. That's going to be important. You got some cultures that the father is very instrumental in choosing a husband. That they got to come through him. In many cultures, you got to come through the father. I mean, he can't make no choice that y'all gonna get along great when you get married, but he can make a good decision on, man is provider, got some kind of instinct for his treatment, how he expects women to treat women. I don't want nobody I got to go over there and kill them after they get with my dog.
There it is.
There it is. That's gonna be really important. How is he treated? How did he treat you? What do you do, man? I want some respect, man. That's going to be more important to me about the way he works. You want him to be career-oriented and have goals. But, Harry, I want him to be respectful.
I think that's the biggest key.
Being respectful is relative. I hate to put it that way. Depending on the circumstances, we don't know how she is.
That's regardless.
You've been in a bad funk. You paid that money yesterday, didn't you? I'm happy. You paid that money yesterday, didn't you? You paid that money, didn't you? You've been mad ever since.
I'm forcing myself to be happy.
No, I know you're going to have to. Yeah. It's like that. Once you give up $10,000, $11,000 in one shot, it'll make you feel bad.
I don't know why.